Hi mga ka-Wowmat! In this video, we will discuss exponential notation. Objectives, we will define the following. What are those? Base, exponent, and power. And then we will write a series of equal factors in exponential notation. And last, we will evaluate the given numerical expressions with exponents. So speaking mathematically, this is read as a squared. And this one as a cube, and this one is a to the fourth power or a to the fourth. So this is how we read the given exponential notation. So this is a squared, a cubed, a to the fourth power or a to the fourth. Okay? So, in writing exponential notation, dapat alam muna natin kung ano ba ang ibig sabihin nito o ano ang itsura niya kapag naka-expanded. Okay. So, if I have here 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Okay. Now, sometimes, itong expanded notation, they are using parenthesis. Okay. So, minsan naka-parenthesis siya. Pag may parenthesis na, hindi na natin gagamitan nito. Kasi ibig sabihin nito, multiplication. Pag dinagyan mo ng parenthesis, that also means multiplication. So, kapag meron ng parenthesis, no need to put that operator. Okay? So, this is an example of expanded notation. Now, kung isosolve natin siya, 5 times 5, 25. Times 5, 125. Times 5 is 625. Okay. So, 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 is 625. Okay. Which can also be written, ito po, itong 625 na to, this is what we call the power. So, kung ano yung product, kung ano yung sagot ng expanded notation mo, that is what we call the power. Now, 5 times 5 times 5 times 5 can also be written as 5 raised to 4. Okay? So, ito pong expanded natin can also be written in 5 raised to 4. Ibig sabihin, itong 4, ibig sabihin, ita-times mo siya ng 4 na beses. So, 5 times 5 times 5 times 5. Yun po ang ibig sabihin nun. And then, what do we call this? This is what we call the exponential notation. So, ito po yung tinatawag nating exponential notation. So, kapag ganito ang ayos niya, expanded notation, kapag ganito na siya, naka-abbreviate na siya, this is what we call the exponential notation. Why do we call it exponential notation? Because we already have the exponent and this is your base. Okay? So, kapag naka-exponential notation po tayo, nagkakaroon na po tayo ng exponent at yung base. Okay? So, kung ano yung factors, pag sinabi natin factor, ito yung minumultiply natin. So, yung 5 yung factor. So, yun ang base mo. Kung ilang beses, yun yung exponent. Okay? So, kapag meron ka ng base at exponent, that is already in exponential notation. So, as you have seen in the example, exponent is used to abbreviate repeated multiplication. So, para hindi mo na siya isulat ng ganito, 5 times 5 times 5 times 5, pwede mo siyang isulat as exponential notation, which also means the expanded notation. So, kahit ganito naman ang ayos niya, naka-exponential notation siya, ibig sabihin, ito po yun. Okay? So, the exponent is used to abbreviate repeated, yung paulit-ulit na multiplication. Okay. So, I have here 9 cube is equal to 729. So, 9 cube is equal to 729. Okay. So, i-define natin isa-isa. So, the base gives the number that is being multiplied. Kung ano yung i-multiply mo by itself, that is the base. So, halimbawa, dito, kung ano yung number na minumultiply mo by itself, that is the base. Next, the exponent, it tells you how many times. So, ito yung maliit na number na nasa upper right. Okay? So, ito yung maliit na number na nasa upper right. And, siya yung nagsasabi kung ilang beses mo ita-times si base by itself. Or ilang beses mo gagamitin si base as a factor. Okay? So, pag sinabi kasing factor, yung minumultiply. Okay? And power, this is the product of equal factors. So, kapag sinolve mo, halimbawa itong 9 cube, kung ano yung sagot, kung ano yung product, after mo mag-multiply, that is what we call the power. Okay? So, given this example, I have 9 cube is equal to 729. So, the base is, kung base, ito yung minumultiply. So, the base is 9. The exponent, it tells you how many times the base is used as a factor. So, ito, 3 beses. So, therefore, the exponent is 3. And the power, what is the power? The power is 729. So, the third power, so 9 to the third power is 729. So, the power is 729 since power refers to the product. Okay, after mo siyang i-multiply, paano siya naging 729? 9 times 9 is 81. Times 9, that is 729. Okay, let's have now the exponential notation. Paano naman kung baliktad? So, given yung exponential notation, and then you are asked to write this into expanded notation. So, how are you going to write this? Okay, so I have here exponential notation, and then we're going to rewrite this or expand this exponential notation into expanded notation. Okay, so I have here x raised to 4 y squared. Okay, so ibig sabihin, 4 na x times x times x times x times y times y. So this is the expanded notation of x to the 4th power y squared. Next, how are you going to write this into expanded notation? So, since we have here 6 squared, so 6. We have a cubed, so 3a. And then b squared, 2b. Okay, and then the last one, we have here negative 2/3 raised to 4. So, ibig sabihin, 4 na negative 2/3. So, ito po siya, 4. Now, kung mapapansin nyo, bakit dito wala akong dot operator? Kagaya nga ng sinabi ko kanina, once na meron ka nito, no need to put parenthesis. Pag meron ka ng parenthesis, no need to put the dot operator. Okay? Bakit? Kasi pareho siyang ibig sabihin multiplication. So, kapag naglagay ka pa ng dot dito, doble-doble. Okay? So, once na meron na tayong dot operator, no need to put parenthesis. Ganon din po, kapag meron ng parenthesis, no need to put the dot operator. Okay, let's try. So, write the following in exponential notation and identify the base and the exponent. So, this time, i-identify muna natin yung base at exponent. But before that, isulat muna natin siya into exponential notation. So, we have here 2, tatlong 2, so that is 2 cubed. Okay, so what is the base? The base is, kung ano yung i-multiply, that is 2. What is the exponent? That is 3. Next, this is, what is the exponential notation? 3 raised to 4, kasi 4 na 3. And then, what is the base? The base is 3, the exponent is 4. Next, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, this is x raised to 6. So, what is your base? X. What is your exponent? 6. Next, ang A natin ay 1, 2, 3. Ang B natin ay 2. So, A cube, B squared. Kasi 3A, 2B. So, since 2 dito ang may exponent, ibig sabihin 2 rin ang base natin. So, your bases are A and B. So, ulitin ko ha. Since dalawang exponent mo, ibig sabihin dalawa ang base. Ito ay base nito. Ito ang base nito. Okay, now, so ano, kung dalawa ang base mo, ibig sabihin dalawang exponent. So, what is the base of A? That is 3. What is the exponent of A? That is 3. And what is the exponent of B? That is 2. Respectively to ha. So, kung ito dito. And then, yung 2 sa B. And then, next. So, I have here dalawang 5. I have 3m, 1n. So, our exponential notation will be 5 squared, m cubed, n. Okay. Now, the question is, do we still need to write 1 as our exponent? So, since isa lang to, kailangan pa ba nating ilagay ang 1? Hindi na po. Okay? Kasi n raised to 1 is still n. Right? So, kapag 1 tayo, hindi na po natin yan inilalagay. Okay? So, 5 squared, m cubed, n. So, therefore, ang base natin dito is we have 5, m, and n. Yung iba kasi sasabihin, wala naman tong exponent, meron po yan 1. Okay? So, hindi na natin siya nilalagay. So, 5, m, and n. Okay? Now, so, we have here the exponent of 5 is 2, 3 sa m, and then 1 sa ating n. So, respectively. So, ito po ang pagkuha ng base at exponent sa ating exponential notation. Okay. Evaluate the given exponential notation. So, based dito sa given natin kanina, so kapag sinabi nating evaluate, ibig sabihin, you still have to solve this. Ibig sabihin, tatlong 2. Okay? So, ita-times natin, 2 times 2, 4 times 2, that is 8. Okay, so yun ang ibig sabihin ng evaluate. Next, we have 3 raised to 4. Ibig sabihin, 4 na 3. So, 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 27 times 3, that is 81. And then next, x raised to 6. So, wala ka namang kailangan i-simplify na dito. So, that is still x raised to 6. So, nagsisimplify lang tayo actually kapag merong number. So, kapag mga ganito pa, you still need to simplify. Pero, once it is a variable, no need. Okay? So, hindi, unless meron tayong isa-substitute dito na value of the variable. Okay? Next, this is a cubed b squared. So, that is still a cubed b squared. Now, eto kanina, this is 5 squared m cubed n. So, since meron tayong 5 squared dito, so ibig sabihin, 5 times 5, 25. So, 25 m cubed n. Okay, let's have this one. So, evaluate the given exponential notation. So, let me show you the difference between this, yung negative na naka-enclose sa parenthesis, at yung walang parenthesis. Okay, ano bang pagkakaiba nito? Kasi madalas dito tayo nagkakaproblema. So, halimbawa, kung yan ay positive, walang problema. Kung ito ay positive, walang problema. But, pareho pa rin ang sagot nun kung yan ay positive. Pero kapag ang given natin ay negative, ang exponential notation natin ay negative, tapos naka-parenthesis, tas paano kapag walang parenthesis? Okay. So, i-expand natin. So, let me show you bakit sila magkaiba. So, kapag negative 2 raised to 4, ibig sabihin, since meron ka ditong parenthesis, ibig sabihin, magkasama to. So, buo sila na i-raise mo sa 4. So, ibig sabihin, negative 2. Okay, so ibig sabihin, negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. Okay? Yung parenthesis ang magsasabi sa atin na ibig sabihin magkasama sila. Hindi mo pwedeng ihiwalay si negative kay 2. Kasi ibig sabihin naka-group. Grupo yan. So, magkasama si negative at si 2. So, kapag tinimes mo siya by itself ng 4 na beses, negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2 times negative 2. So, i-times natin, 2 times 2, 4, times 2, 8, times 2, 16. Now, bakit positive? Kasi, Negative times negative, positive times negative, positive, eto magpa-positive din, so positive siya. Okay? Now, ano naman kapag ganitong walang parenthesis? So, kapag ganito na wala siyang parenthesis, ibig sabihin itong raised to 4 mo ay para lang kay 2. Okay? Yung i-multiply mo by itself ng 4 na beses ay para lang po kay 2. Etong negative, nasa unahan lang siya. So, paano yan? Ganito po. Okay? So, tingnan nyo yung pagkakaiba. Kapag naka-parenthesis, kasama yung negative mo doon sa eta times. Pero kapag ganito na wala siyang parenthesis, ibig sabihin yung exponent mo na imumultiply mo si 2, ay na imumultiply mo yung base is para lang po kay 2. Sa 2 lang po, kasi hindi naman siya naka-enclose. Ibig sabihin yung exponent mo ay para lang kay 2. Ang eta times mo lang by itself ng 4 times ay yung 2, yung negative nasa unahan. Okay? So, 2 times 2, 4, times 2, 8, times 2, 16. Kaya lang, may negative ka sa unahan, so negative 16. So, that is the difference. Next. So, ito naman, 4 na 2/3. So, kung i-expand natin siya, ganito po. So, again ha, hindi na ako naglagay ng dot operator between them kasi meron na tayong parenthesis, which also means multiplication. Okay? So, there's no need to put the dot operator if you have already the parenthesis. Okay? So, I have here 2/3 raised to 4. So, ibig sabihin 4 times. Okay? 4 times natin siya i-multiply by itself. So, 2/3 times 2/3 times 2/3 times 2/3. Okay? So, unahin natin to. 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8 times 2, 16. And then, ang denominator natin, 3 times 3, 9 times 3, 27 times 3, 81. So, 16 over 81. Next. So, meron ako, I have negative 1/2 raised to 5. So, ibig sabihin, 4 na negative 1/2. I mean, 5 na negative 1/2. Okay. So, we're going to multiply 1 times 1 times 1. So, this is still 1. Okay? And then, 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. This is 2 times 2, 4 times 2, 8 times 2, 16 times 2, 32. Okay. So, ang magiging sagot natin is negative 1 over 32. Now, bakit, ma'am, meron po ditong negative sa numerator? Yes, ito po yung negative na nasa numerator. Once we are writing the negative sign, it can be written here. It can be placed here. Pwede rin po sa gitna nila. Okay? Kasi once na nagsusulat tayo ng final answer, ibig sabihin, dinivide mo na siya as 1. So, ibig sabihin, yung negative nila as para sa kanila na yon dun sa value na nakuha mo. Okay? Pero ang tanong, bakit siya negative? Kasi, negative times negative, positive. Positive times negative, negative. Negative times negative, positive ulit. Positive times negative, negative. Or simply, ano bang shortcut kapag ganito? Paano ba natin malalaman na positive or negative? Bilangin mo yung negative. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, kapag ang negative mo ay odd number, 5, kagaya ni 5, negative ang sagot. Kapag ang negative mo, bilang ng negative sign ay even number, the answer is positive. So, kagaya nito. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 4 siya na 4 na negative sign. And 4 is an even number, kaya positive. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 is an odd number, kaya negative. So, doon nyo siya malalaman. Yun yung pinaka-tip na maibibigay ko. So, bilangin nyo yung negative sign. If the number is odd, the product is negative. If it's even number, the product is positive. Okay. Now, since negative nga siya, ulitin ko, ang negative po, pwede mo siya ilagay dyan, pwede mo siya dito, pwede rin dito. Equal po yun. Pare-pareho lang po. Okay, wag lang yung maglagay ka dito, maglagay ka pa dito. Okay, only one lang. Okay, and then next. So, kung i-expand natin to, this is 3 times 3 times 3, and then 4 times 4. So, pinapakita ko yung expanded notation para ma-visualize niyo paano mag-solve. So, ganun din, numerator, tapos denominator kapag may fraction. Ganun din po. So, 3 times 3 times 3 kasi tatlo. So, 3 times 3, that is 9 times 3, 27. Okay. And then, 4 times 4, dalawang 4, 16. So, nung gagawin natin, so 27 times 16, that is 432. So, this is how we evaluate exponential notations given a number with exponents. So, ganito po tayo mag-evaluate, lalo na kapag fraction, dyan tayo nalilito. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell para updated kayo for more video tutorials. This is your guide in learning your math lessons, your Wow Math channel.